Hey there, Bug Watchers! Welcome back to BuggyBot Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Dailies. This will be the daily for January 17th. Now, I missed one, I think, on my last Friday update, which I think was the, let's see, if today's 17th, it must have been my daily for the 14th? 13th? Something like that. I didn't actually miss it, but I had some recording issues with my Nuclear Throne dailies, and I just didn't get the episode up. And then I played the Binding of Isaac daily, and good lord, guys, did I do terrible. Wait. Wow, really? No, so I think it's gotta be, there it is. That's the one I'm looking for, is the 15th. Boy, did I do awful. Look at that. 2,585. 7,000 score. No way, guys. I looked at it and I was like, you know, this just isn't fun. It wasn't a fun run, and if I didn't enjoy playing it, and I didn't enjoy the content I put out, I didn't think you would either, so I wasn't going to waste your time. But today, it looks like we're playing... Is that Cain or is that Judas? I think that might be Judas. Anyway, looks like we're going all the way to Mega Stan on normal. Alright. This should be a nice, long, and interesting one then. Well, assuming I survive. Oh, we must be Judas. This is Judas. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start this up straight away with the Book of Belial, because I don't like those flies, and I don't want to give them a chance to... Oh my god! We have to find a way to get that. We gotta, guys. We can't leave that behind. This is not how I wanted this to start. All right, let's knock him into the fire. No, go back to the fire. Yeah, go over there. Burn. Burn, you monster. For what you've done. You know what you did. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, take that, Envy. I don't need your shenanigans on the first freaking floor. Try to come in here and waste my time. Not even metaphorically, like... Literally, he was just... All he's there for is ruining my daily runtime so I don't get to boss rush. And, you know, I ain't got time for that. It's not cool, man. It's just rude. I am an individual. I don't like having my time wasted unless I'm the one purposefully wasting it. So, get out of here with that. Alright, there's a heart. All we need is a spirit heart or some sort of minor flight or invincibility. I don't care, but I want that proptosis. There we go. There it is. Yeah, we're in the game now, and we get this nice, pretty. Oh yeah, get that nice little tinted rock just to give us a boost, a little bit of confidence. Feeling good. Dry your tears, Judas. For now. We're just going to make them, you know, filled with blood and terror. God, Proptosis, that goofy face. You know, I'll have to admit, I don't know what a Proptosis is. Clearly it's some sort of eye problem, but I'm actually not sure what Proptosis is and what it does to the human eye. I assume it is negative in its effects. Like, you don't want it happening. You know, it feels like something it seems like something that's bad. All right, you know what? Let's stop messing around with these fires. Let's go ahead and get into Ragman here, and we'll damage up and try to take him out nice and fast. If we can do this quick, I think we'll be in a good position to really rush along with the daily, get a good time, and oh yes, that's perfect. Yeah, I think we're in a good place here. We're gonna go ahead and head on down. You know, that's really always the danger of the dailies. You really have to balance the idea of, do I skip a floor in hopes of making sure that I get better time, and therefore risk a key ingredient, should we say, to a better run? Or do I just kind of, you know, go for it? Do I take that extra time? We're going to take that Spirit Heart. I like the idea of that Spirit Heart. And it's an interesting idea because it leads to really big variances, and there's a bit of a random chance behind that. I mean, sure, you might do better because you added that time, or you might, or you skip those rooms and you added that time to your, or I guess take it away, took away that time from your overall attempt. But at the same time, you may actually end up losing out on some speed because your damage wasn't, you didn't get like proptosis and your damage wasn't amazing. You know, you didn't find that secret room that really bumped up everyone else's score and took them to the next level. It's an interesting thing. It's kind of one of those, I'm curious to see what give and take to what degree. Now, the one thing I'm worried about here is that, you know, this is immediately a strong run. There's no denying that. We are in a fantastic position. You know what? We're going to take both of these because Abaddon's going to give us all black hearts anyway. We may as well. But what's going to set us apart from the average Joe Schmo? You know, I feel like right now my run doesn't have anything. You know, I haven't distinguished myself in any meaningful way that will put me ahead. That's unfortunate. So what did I actually get out of that room? You know, I think that was kind of worth it. I ended up getting a pretty nice... Whoa, hello. I got my health back, and then I kind of increased it in the sense that I got a black heart, which is better than a spirit heart. So, you know, maybe we made a good decision there. I think we came out ahead. +1, folks. And I'm not talking about equipment modifiers for D&D. No, this is just straight numbers. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I think this has to be an amazing catered run just for funsies. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh boy. This is too good. How am I gonna ever make myself into a serious crazy competitor if everyone's getting this awesomeness? Although then again, maybe these rings are too big now. Can't hit those corners very well. I say as I immediately hit a corner and obviously solve that problem. You know, I'm just looking for things to complain about. I am a negative Nancy. No one needs that. You know, where does that term come from exactly? I get that it's actually just alliteration, but at the same time, who the fuck were you, Nancy, and what did you do that you were just this unpleasant? I mean, everyone associates you with just utter failings in positive thinking. Who were you? Were you just that one at the company picnic that took place in the freaking Bahamas, and you were complaining about how the sun just was too bright, and boy, this day is too perfect? The fuck did you do, Nancy? You're a monster. Alright, I guess that's kind of worth it. That feels nice-ish. Fanny pack. At least now if we take damage, we stand to gain something from it. Alright. We're super strong. We're super fast. I mean, this feels like a one run right out the gate. And honestly, that worries me a bit. What am I going to do? I don't know how to improve my my score potential, because everyone's going to be fast. How can you not be fast with this kind of damage? Look how fast we destroyed Peep. That's right, I'm not here for any of your shit. Boy, I really have to think this through. Maybe it's all about not getting hit right now. You know, maybe that's just the full concept. What is never again? I don't know what that does. Am I curious enough to find out? You bet I am. Okay, we're not gonna play that game. I am taking my ball and I am going home. You suck, Jimmy. You know what you did. Because splat. That is ridiculous and kind of fun. It's been a long time since I've had a synergy this just freaking cool. Just straight up damage and hilariousness. I like it. So we're gonna slice up all that. Not even a challenge. Bring me a real challenger. Oh, do I want Bumbo? Not really. He doesn't really serve me much, does he? I could take this for the deal with the devil. Yeah, why don't we do that? That's probably a waste of an item room to take HP, but I don't really know what else I'd be rolling for. I mean, we've got Tech X, we've got the synergy of Destruction and Despair. Do I need something else? I don't know. No deal with the devil, really? That's unfortunate. Wonder what that's all about. What's your malfunction, game? It's just kind of mean, don't you think? We didn't take any damage. I feel like we deserve this. Jipping me out of stuff. I tell you what, not too happy about that. None too pleased with your shenanigans today. And you can rest assured I'll be telling your parents in the report card I send home. You better shape up, mister. Aw, yeah. Rainbow poops. What does it mean? If your poop does come out the color of rainbows, seriously, see a doctor. That's either A, a really great research paper and somebody's getting their PhD on it, or B, you are going to die. Just don't do it. Don't risk it. Figure out which one it is before it's too late. Wow. Both on the first play. I'm honestly considering hitting that one just out of curiosity, see if I can get myself... Am I actually getting anything out of this? No. I'm curious to hit that third one, see if I just get $1 bill. That was silly. Ah! That room, I cannot tell you how many times this room has gotten me when I'm playing The Lost. Because for some reason I spaz out and just my brain says everything is wrong. It's a complete panic moment for me in that room. I just totally missed. You know what? It's not worth it. I'm not going to spend my last bomb. Let's get on out of here. Oh no. Oh no, no. Please, no thank you. No need to take that extra damage for no reason. All right. Flooded caves. No, this is Dank Depths. That's right. That's right. We're well and beyond such menial things. Cursed Eye. You know, I kind of just want to see how it does with this synergy. This is definitely a poor choice. I can tell you that right now. I am not skilled enough at avoiding damage to justify taking Cursed Eye, but by God, I'm gonna do it. Aw, dead friend. You know, I've really wondered about the horribly mind-destroying existential complications that come with carrying around your own head in order to shoot your enemies. Like, that screams something, doesn't it? That's like some horrible Lovecraftian nightmare. Maybe not Lovecraftian, but hey, you get the idea. What do I look like? Some fancy, learned reading person? No, I'm here for the simplicity in the world, guys. I am no great thinker. Hello. Hello. Now that's a get. Talk about an actually pretty cool get for a random drop. Oh my God. How could this day get any better? Free flight, explosives, and just so much coolness. Unlimited keys. This is a good day. You know what? I'm not really feeling Gertie here. We've got damage out the wazoo. Whatever that wazoo might be. Unimpressive. I remain unamused and therefore do not accept your humble offerings. Rest assured, I will punish your province for its below standard tribute. I would be a terrible lord. That's exactly why. I'll be honest, guys. I would abuse my power. Oh, so fast. I'm that guy who if I actually gained superpowers, I'd be the one who'd be like crazily standing on top of rooftops shouting about how I was justice. I am justice. I am the knight. It's like, dude, you just, I don't care what you are. Please, just put your pants on. I represent freedom. Ugh. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm telling you folks, the older I get, pants just become more and more of a nuisance. I don't trust them. I am pretty sure they are the spawn of some just horrible person's idea of, oh god. Oh no. Monstro, please. It's just someone's cruel joke to the world was to deliver pants as an option for clothing and garments. Whoever that is, you're not a nice person, and I don't appreciate it. We're gonna. Ooh, man. You know, I'm interested in the Satanic Bible, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's gonna provide me any noticeable benefit. So we're making fantastic time. Not unexpected considering our ridiculous damage output. We're just tearing through anything the game throws at us. And Mai Tai? No. No, they're silly and then there's just not fun. And let's not confuse the two. Does anyone actually like the dunce cap? Like, I'm asking honestly, is there some sort of benefit to the dunce cap that I am up to this point unaware of? Because as far as I can tell, it's just there to ruin your day. It's like, haha, I made an item that everyone hates. You know, I'm curious, does flatworm change our shape? No, it doesn't have any effect. I don't know. I don't know who likes the dunce cap, but I can assure that person we disagree fundamentally on some aspects of the universe. No item. I'll be honest, with the 2 key slots there, I'm a little disappointed that there's no item. There's something about that just makes it feel like there should be something sitting there. It's almost just required. Alright. Now, I'm coming to think about something here. On an easy run like this, what's to really enjoy? I'm not saying that it's not fun to have these overpowered runs. It's not really overpowered, but you get what I'm saying. These really super powerful runs. But I feel like there's kind of no pressure right now. And I'm not really sure what I can do to really make this exciting for myself. Like, it's almost a foregone conclusion. With this level of damage, I'm gonna win. I've also forgotten that I have Cursed Eye. Cursed Eye, by the way, does not seem to be stacking up the way that I hoped. That is unfortunate. I held a few lingering hopes for the item. Anyway, with no pressure like this, I mean, what's to really enjoy about the run aside from, you know, hooray, I can hit really hard. And that's nice. It is nice. I can't deny that. It's a ton of fun. But, I mean, it's not impressive. It's not exciting. It's kind of just laid back, I guess. I guess that's really the benefit. It's just laid back. It feels nice. Now, I'm really trying to think here whether that's Bloody Lust or Anemic. And I believe that's Bloody Lust. I don't really want it. I'm kind of curious about Diplopia here. Or no, we won't get anything out of the wide shot either. So yeah, we're going to take Bloody Lust. Alright. I spent entirely too long considering that whole factor. Hey you. No, get out of here. I don't need your crazy beam shenanigans. I've seen it, and I am not excited. Now, if I get hit charging Tech X with Cursed Eye, do I still lose the, or do I still get teleported? I'm really hoping not, because that could ruin some things. I mean, if I screw this up, I lose my entire boss rush bonus. And that's gonna suck. Ugh. Hey. Guys, knock that off. I don't need... I gotta admit, one of my least favorite enemies in the game is Mega Fatty. He's especially the champion version that does that rock swarm thing. It feels like there's so little I can do against him. And maybe that's just a misperception, because I never figured out the real, I guess, secret to dodging that. But I also feel like it's really something that's kind of ridiculously annoying to dodge. But that's just me complaining, you know, I'm making up excuses here. That ain't... I really can't complain too much. Everybody deals with it. I'm no unique exception. It's really my own fault. I'm sure there are people out there who like, you know, see that Matrix code, and they're like, nah, dude, you just gotta be not an idiot. Okay, you need to go away. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Mostly, you know, the matter of murdering you. Alright. Oh, boy. You know, looking at the giant fetus monster, I'm kind of wondering whose idea that was, because, I mean, I get that in this particular game, that's not it's not surprising. The whole game is based around those kinds of tones and feelings, and just visual cues. But I'm the kind of guy, I do not like child murderers. I don't like child villains in a lot of my movies and such, because something about it, I get that it's the idea of warping what is supposed to be pure, and that is a deeply disturbing thing for the human mind. But then again, I also think, while that's great horror, I'm still watching Pet Sematary and being like, I don't want to see this anymore. I'm scared of this kid. Oh boy. And can we talk about Stephen King? Oh man. I mean, I know everybody knows who Stephen King is and he's a great writer, but he can be kind of hit or miss. I'll admit, there are times when I'm not impressed by it. But I think one of the things that makes Stephen King so successful is that he seems to understand the idea of making, you know, evil a force to be reckoned with, not just something that is there to like be overcome, but an actual, not really living, but just force of nature, and how that can infuse itself into, you know, just not just a person doing terrible things, but a place becoming something, and you know, a place itself can become evil and tainted. And there's something about that I guess speaks to us on a human level of, you know, it takes further control away from us as people if a place is tainted. Because what are we gonna do? I mean, we can burn a house to the ground, but if the lands themselves are evil, what do you really do besides just not go there? And I mean, what if it comes seeking you? I mean, what if it leaves that mark that you can never shake? I feel like a lot of the more current, I guess, horror stories and such don't really pay attention to that kind of aspect of evil. And to have that happen, you know, when you do see it, it makes it all the more poignant, I guess. Makes it very good. Makes for a good story to me. I like that. Alright, that is entirely too long a rant about Stephen King, but hey. I am the kind of guy, I appreciate good story. I like to know my to know my characters and my flaws and all that fun stuff in a tale of woe. So we're still on, I mean, really, what else is there to talk about? We're still on this run where it's like a foregone conclusion of success. I don't know. I'm not really sure how I'm going to place on this run. I don't really know how to do better or worse. It's I don't know. I guess I just feel so mediocre about it. Oh, hello. That's awesome. I'm glad I decided to look for the secret room. I'm also really annoyed that this thing never shows up whenever I could really use it. Alright, and of course we're going to the dark room, so, you know, no chest fun. That is really not a phrase I should utter. No chest fun, okay. Alright, get out of here, Gertie. Mama Gertie, I don't need you. Go ahead and leave that. Fuck it. Let's have fun with both. Why not? I just don't see any reason not to. Come on, give me my heart. Let's go. Oh, boy. We seem to be doing really well. I mean, we're not taking much damage, and that's good. That always contributes to the score. But then again, I still feel like this is going to be one of those everybody can do it. You know? It's really hard to take damage when you kill everything in that first wave of death that crosses the room. Oh, hello, one makes you larger. Does one make you larger have any other upgrades associated with it aside from, you know, you're now taller, like you always wished you were in real life? Common problem for me, guys. I am not a tall man. Okay. You know, speaking of that, not being a tall person, being someone who is relatively small in stature and looks like he's a good 5 or 6 years younger than he is. I'm just like trying to make myself a giant. I like the idea, it's very funny. It does seem to increase the radius of certain things. Anyway, I had an interesting occurrence most recently where someone actually called me sir, and I'm not really bothered by that from an age standpoint. It more just got me to like think, that is the first time that has ever happened. And this comes from someone who is carded regularly. And I'm the kind of guy, the bouncer doesn't just card me, he looks at me like he knows that I'm trying to get into some place I shouldn't be. Like, he's like, I'm positive this is a fake, but according to the reader, everything checks out. And I still don't trust you. I get that look a lot. Probably shouldn't have done that while I have I should say amnesia rather than Curse of the Blind, or no, it's not blind. You know what I mean. Anyway, it was a strange occurrence for me because someone actually called me sir, and they didn't need to check my ID to verify it. I mean, is that good? Am I starting to look my age or something? I don't know. It certainly didn't hurt. I kind of appreciated not having to say, yeah, the ID is real. You know, please, I would like to join my friends for a drink. But it was an interesting experience, and that's kind of something I'm finding more and more as I start to get older. It's weird how many of those cliches of, oh my god, you've gotten so big, actually start to mean something as people actually start to get big around you. You know, it's a strange experience. Life is a funny thing, as they say. Okay. Well, we're all kinds of set here. Oh, Steven. More damage. Hey there, buddy. My little happy lumpy friend. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say no. I think we've got too good a thing to really ruin here. And neither of those are pleasant in any right. None of this really serves us well either. Let's check out what this card is. Magician? Alright. Whatevs. Let's take on the Hush. Come on. Down you go, buddy. I don't need no shenanigans from you. You're always just such an annoying enemy. Now what I'm trying to do is catch him with the edge of this so that I get, you know, more contact time. On, more contact time, you know, speed this up a touch. Come on. Oh, thank you, Soul, for helping me out there. Apparently we've got a room with a particularly strong push, too. Because the Soul varies. And it's helpful when you get that. Come on. I get that the Hush fight is a test of interesting skill, but boy did I wish it weren't so damn boring. You know, you can't do anything interesting with a fight like this except drag it out. And I'm not one who enjoys that kind of thing. Oh, hello. There we go. We found our sweet spot. We're good. We're just gonna sit here and spam forever. To be honest, this is actually going pretty fast for a Hush fight. I'm surprised. I guess I really shouldn't complain too much when it's going so much in my favor, right? Like, what kind of asshole is that? Yeah, oh my god, I'm that negative Nancy. What have I become, my sweetest friend? I'm a monster now. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this whole let's bounce a bunch of bullets around while giant tornadoes chase me. It's actually in the top 3 list of my fears. Right next to trolls and those men that sit under bridges and offer to wash my windshield. It's not that they're homeless, it's that those crazy eyes, man. I know that they're looking into my soul. That was a joke in poor taste. It really was. I don't even have to ask. That was terribly mean. I actually feel a little bad for that now that I think about it. The more I think about it, God. Gotta work on that delivery apparently. Because boy am I screwing it. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's just you. Come on, Dark One. Down you go. There we go. You know, I like these particular enemies as a concept. I don't like the waiting. Oh boy. I mean, I think they kind of just fall into that. I'm one of those people who believes that a game, you can make something feel more challenging by making it something you need to wait for. But I feel like if that's the gimmick of your enemy in a game, of a monster, it doesn't feel good. It's not actually challenging. It's just, you know, a waiting game, and that's no fun. It's not fun for me. Not fun for you. I don't know. It's not something I enjoy. It does have its values. To be fair, there are if you use it tastefully, it can provide very interesting gameplay. But for monsters like that, I'm just like, you're slowing down my time, and that's all you're really doing. Come on. There we go. Nothing interesting. All right. Away we go. You know, now I'm actually trying to think of what am I actually afraid of? Because what is it that actually scares me when I'm not joking? What does scare me? I'm not a fan of heights, but I'm not saying, I don't think it's really something that overwhelms me with fear. And I'm not talking like, am I afraid of commitment? I'm wondering what actually scares me. I guess the idea of not being certain of whether I'm sane or not, but that's not something that really comes up. That's more of just an existential crisis. And it's not something that I sit there every day like, oh my god, I'm on my way to work and I'm like, dear god, I could die from this right now. Speaking of that, I am afraid of being hit by a car. And I'm not saying like in the sense that, oh, I check I check both ways across the street, or it's a passive fear. I am actively afraid of that. Every time I cross the street, I am extremely careful because for some reason, there is a part of me that seems to understand that my mortality hinges upon the fact that that 2-ton chunk of metal is definitely going to win an argument between me and it over, who's going to occupy a particular point in space and time at any given moment. And it's not so much the idea of getting hit as the fact that it's probably not going to kill me instantly. I mean, it just seems like a nasty way to go. I wouldn't want it to happen to me. No, thank you. That is a legitimate fear of mine. Don't want to get hit, run over, and have all sorts of nasty broken pieces. No, thank you. I would like to live, please. What? Oh, well, I was going to succubus. Okay. I was going to use the Joker card, but it looks like it's kind of just pointless now, isn't it? Relax. Question mark. Balls of steel. All right, we can use that. Relax. There we go. Now, I think I could still come back to Mega Satan after I defeat the Lamb for more points. So I'm probably going to make a go of that. I'm going to, yeah, okay, I can come back here. I'm going to explore this whole place. May as well aim for as many points as possible. So Succubus. I know Succubus does a little bit of damage over time. I believe, does it also increase my damage if an enemy is standing in it and I take a shot? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's something to find out at some point. Oh boy. There we go. There we go. I've always kind of felt that the face of Isaac whenever he's got Abaddon is particularly amusing. He just looks so bored. Like, yeah, I've seen the abyss. It looked into my soul. I wasn't impressed. Like, I mean, do I really have to do this? I don't know, I feel like if you peer into Abaddon, the destruction of all things, you might have a little more of an emotional reaction. But that's just me. That's why I don't peer into the abyss, guys. I'm a scaredy cat. I'll admit it. I know my limits. And that is well beyond them. Oh no, Mega Fatties. Okay, not okay with you. You need to go. No Mega Fatties, please. Too dangerous. Oh no! Oh god, little Gerties. They scared me. That was actually a frightening concept. That looked like a room where I was almost certain to take damage. Oh, dang it! I don't need that shenanigans. Come on now. Come on, game. Don't do me like that. We'll just try for a bunch of secret room stuff. We got 10 bombs. We may as well. I guess that's kind of cool. Nothing really impressive here. Moving along. More bosses. Wow, we really really just right at the beginning got a ridiculous amount of damage. Magnetic tears. I'm not sure how that works with this. Does it just drive everything crazy? I mean, is it focused in a central point? Or is it the edges of my ring of damage? Food for thought. Food for thinky bits. Ooh, hello. Okay, yeah, I can now just spam. And pretty decently. It looks like it's a central point. Oh yeah, okay. Alright guys, there you go. See, now that's the face we should have. And look at him with his little heart. Aw, he's like a little poster child. He's so happy. You made a donation. And that makes me happy. Your donation changed my life. Yeah, that's just feel good right there. Oh god, no, no, no thank you. No thank you. No please. No. Alright, we're done. This is just a dead end. Okay. Well, that looks like it's pretty much the end of the floor. We should just go and finish this off. Here we go. Come to me, Mega Stan. I must destroy you. Wow, that was a first stage. And second stage down. Come on. I gotta time that right, otherwise I end up tapping too fast and I don't do anything. Except make a fool of myself. There we go. And second angel statue. You gone, buddy. Alright, now we're down to the skull. Well, come on. I ain't afraid of you and your little roary face. Alright, yep, that's it, guys. How are we gonna do with that? I mean, that'll put us, what, 48,000 just about? No, 45,000, 46. 625. Yeah, that just seems about right. I'm not really sure how to really boost that. I guess the focus would be just move fast and don't get hit. Things I do not excel at. Alright, so that felt like kind of a mediocre run. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like. You can subscribe for more content every Monday through Friday, and I hope I see you in the next one.